Hello and welcome to another video. So yes, last night Sunderland sacked Tony Mowbray after 15 months in charge. Shocked but not surprised, just due to the recent weeks where we've been criticising his team selections and his substitutions. But before I get into that, I just want to read the club statement. So the club would like to thank Tony for the positive contribution he has made throughout the past 2 seasons, alongside his assistant Mark Venus, who also departs. Both will always be welcome back at the Stadium of Light, and we wish them well for the future. Sporting Director Kristjaan Speakman commented, "All at Safc have thoroughly enjoyed working with Tony, and he is quite rightly held in high regard by our players and staff and supporters. After arriving at an uncertain time, he helped guide us to the Sky Bet Championship playoffs and played an important role in developing our team. This was a difficult decision to make, but we remain loyal to our ambition and our strategy and felt that now was the right moment to take this step. We are now focused on identifying the right candidate, and we will continue to support our coaching team and players throughout the interim period." Chairman Kyril Louis-Dreyfus added, "I would like to place on record my gratitude to Tony for his hard work and commitment to Sunderland, a place he will always be welcomed. As custodians of our great club, we believe in our long-term strategy that we hope will ensure sustainability and success for SAFC. Central to that approach is a relentless demand for a high-performance culture to be implemented throughout the club and the development of a strong playing identity that you, our loyal supporters, can all be proud of. Your continued support will also be fundamental to that progress, and we look forward to seeing as many of you as possible at the Stadium of Light throughout the festive period and as we enter 2024. Supported by the club's existing coaching team, Mike Dodds will lead the first team's training and match preparations until the process to appoint a new head coach has concluded." So there you go. There's the club statement. Like I say, I'm shocked but not surprised. Tony Mowbray took over in August 2022. His record: played 64, won 26, drew 17, lost 21, a win percentage of over 40.6%. Led us to 6th in the Championship last season, got into the playoffs, just lost out to Luton in the semi-final. Obviously overachieved, and I think if he hadn't overachieved, they probably would have gotten rid of him in the summer. There was some rumours that they were going to replace him with a young manager who's now in charge in France, I believe. And there's kind of been a little bit of an undercurrent where we felt it's been a bit frosty between the two of them, and have they been waiting just for this moment, a little bit bad run of form, to then get rid of him. But just want to place on record, to thank Tony Mowbray for everything what he's done for the club. Last season was a fantastic season. Our first season back in the Championship for 4 years. We were all worried about, were we going to survive? Could we actually make the step up? But that season, with the likes of Ahmad, who incidentally has put this on an Instagram post, love him to bits. The young players love him. Develop a young squad, and we had a fantastic season. So just want to say thank you, Tony Mowbray, for everything what you've done for the club. You're a great man, you're a great football man, a great manager, and it's a shame to see you go. Where do we go from here? So the current betting is here. So for me, there's a lot of names on that list that I will cross off straight away. Likes of JAZZY'S is actually 5-1 favourite alongside Steven Schumacher, the current Plymouth manager. Then got Nathan Jones, Kevin Muscat, Frank Lampard, Lee Carsley, Kevin Phillips, Paul Higginbottom, Rowett, Carl Robinson, Nigel Pearson. For them on there, the only ones I would probably have would obviously be Kevin Phillips, who he's been linked with the job for the last 3 times. He's desperate to have it. He's come out and publicly stated that he would love the job at Sunderland. He's an up-and-coming young manager. He fits the model, fits the profile. Is he ready for a big club like Sunderland? He's only been in charge at South Shields. We didn't know. Kevin Muscat's 10-1. He's currently managing, I think, in Japan, I think he is. But he's got a fantastic record. Another one who fits the bill. Plays attacking, high-pressing football and done a great job out there. Eustace has just left Birmingham was doing a great job, but for me, I wouldn't have him. Overall record is only a win percentage of 33% in 60 odd games at Birmingham. He was doing well before Wayne Rooney came in, but not for me. Nathan Jones, another young manager. I think he went to Southampton, didn't he? And didn't really cut the mustard there. Show matters at Plymouth. Well, that ruled him out because we'll not pay anybody any release fees for a manager. Lampard failed everywhere he's been. Higginbottom, yes, did well with Sheffield United last season, but it was kind of a Premier League team in the Championship. Rowett did alright with Millwall, but again, not for me. Carl Robinson, DME. Pearson, another old manager, doesn't fit the model. Liam Richardson went at Wigan, not for me either. So them type of things. Neil Warnock's even on there. He's got no chance of getting a job. So that's the current betting. Now, I do feel the club are going to go for a young manager. Like I said in my video the other day, the top 6 in the Premier League, in the Championship, are all managed by young up-and-coming managers. So that's definitely the way I think we'll go. Possibly a young foreign coach. That's just my personal feelings of where I think the club are going to go to. That's kind of what they wanted when they were looking at this young manager in the summer. But what's this going to have effect on the current squad? We all know the players have all come out and said they love Tony Mowbray, they love working with him. The likes of Jack Clark, Roberts just signed a new contract. Dan Neil, Job, they all love Tony Mowbray. Chris Rigg, another one. He's been giving them game time. Now, is that going to have a knock-on effect in January? Depending on who comes in, will these players, now the likes of Jack Clark, who is happy at Sunderland, who's come out and said he's happy, will that now, make him change his mind and think, well, sack the manager, I'm aware. Ahmad, like I mentioned earlier, all the talk of Ahmad coming back in January said he would only come back if Tony Mowbray was in charge. That's now gone, so to be fair, was he ever going to come back anywhere? We don't know. That's just what all the Sunderland fans were putting two and two together about him wanting game time next after he's come back from injury. He will be away at the African Cup of Nations anyway, so he's for most of February, so it's probably a non-starter, to be fair. But I'd love to know what your thoughts are on Tony Mowbray's sacking. Is it right? Is it wrong? Who would you have out of that list? Like I said, to be fair, on that list, Tony Mowbray is probably better than any of them. So a little bit of strange when I've seen the betting. But like I said, I'm shocked. I'm not surprised. I think it's been coming. They've just been waiting for this kind of run of bad form. For me, I think he came out and publicly criticised the model a little bit after the Millwall game by saying the strikers weren't ready. Is that him saying that he wanted an experienced striker in? Not too sure. But I think that's Speakman and Kyril. They've got to look at themselves at this as well. The recruitment in the summer hasn't been good enough. They've left them short. We're a weaker squad in a better league, and that's why we find ourselves, in 9th place. We needed that experienced kind of spine through the side. We got rid of Danny Batt. The experienced players are now not getting a look in, like of Pritchard, not getting a game, and it's all coming from Speakman apparently. So it's a massive appointment for the club. We have to get this one right. It has to be the right man, and he has to hit the ground running, or we're on a downward spiral. Let's hope we're going to get into this relegation battle. I really, really hope not. So let's hope we can get a good up-and-coming young manager who fits the bill, who fits the model, who plays attacking football and can get us back on right track, sort it out, get the strikers scoring goals and see where we are. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. There will be a match preview coming out for the West Brom game, probably tomorrow or Thursday, where I'll update everybody on the shirt competitions and what have you for that one behind. But just to recap, Tony Mowbray has gone. Shocked but not surprised. But thanks, Tony, for all you've done. Appreciate all the hard work, and wish you all the best for the future. Thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.